Right now, somewhere on the internet, a streamer is reacting to something you haven't even had time to Google yet. They're live, they're loud, and their audience is already frothing in the comments like it's a medieval witch trial. And tomorrow, none of them will even care. We've built a culture where you're expected to have opinion on everything the second it happens. Politics, celebrity drama, some viral clip of a raccoon stealing a bag of chips in Ohio, or just this week, a 20-second video of people bathing with soap in a Canadian lake set off a massive online brawl, with locals demanding police actions and deportations. While Elon Musk's AI tool, Grok Imagine, came under fire for cranking out NSFW deepfakes of women at the click of a button. Neither story was a household name yesterday. Both have already lit up the timelines with outrage. If you're not reacting instantly, you're uninformed, complicit, or part of the problem. And I'm not talking about taking a couple of hours to think about it. No, we're talking seconds. The news breaks, Hassan Piker goes live, Asmongold clicks react, and suddenly thousands of people have decided exactly how they feel about something they didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago. Here's the problem. Our brains weren't designed for this. We weren't built to handle every outrage everywhere all at once. You know what happens when you're angry about everything? You stop thinking about anything. Because outrage has an expiration date. You can't stay angry forever, so you either burn out or you start treating every new controversy like another TikTok dance. Memorize the moves, hit publish, move on to the next one. And the cycle loves it. The cycle feeds on that churn. The faster the reaction, the less time you have to actually investigate or question whether the outrage is even justified. Think about it. How many times have we seen a viral, shocking clip that turns out to be totally out of context? By the time the truth drops, nobody cares. The audience already moved on. The dopamine hit's gone. You're not being informed anymore. You're just mainlining emotional sugar. And here's the kicker. It works on both sides. Left, right, apolitical, it doesn't matter. Everyone's got their own flavor of emotional crack. The people or channels they trust to tell it like it is before they've even seen what it actually is. Now, I can already hear someone typing, but you're blaming the audience. It's the influencer's fault. Nope, it's both. The Hassan Pikers, the Asmongolds, the political commentators, the 24/7 news cycle, they're just the dealers. We're the ones showing up every day for the next hit. We're the ones clicking play before we've even asked what the hell is going on. And here's where it gets dark. When you live in a constant state of outrage, you become predictable, easier to steer. You'll click what they tell you to click. Share what they tell you to share, and hate whoever they tell you to hate because you're running on emotional autopilot. You think you're fighting the good fight, but you're just swinging at whatever's dangled in front of you. Ever noticed how outrage doesn't usually end in change? It ends in clickbait, super chats, and ad revenue. Lots and lots of ad revenue. Your fury is someone else's business model. And yeah, some people will say, well, at least it spreads awareness. Okay, cool. Awareness without action is like a fire alarm with no firefighters. All it does is make noise until everyone stops listening. And the reality nobody likes to admit, we're all tired. Even the loudest people are tired. You can hear it in their voices after the third or fourth emergency stream of the week. The content still drops, the chat still rolls, but you can see it, they're running on fumes. And the tired, reactive population is the easiest kind of population to manipulate. What I'm trying to say is this: the more outrage you react to, the less you'll notice the ones that actually matter. And that's exactly what governments want, because a distracted, exhausted population is 10 million times easier to control. Humans need time to think, to process, to figure out if they even give a shit before joining the mob. Without that, you're not forming opinions, you're just outsourcing them. If you're in the audience, ask yourself this: do I care because I care, or because someone I like told me to care? And if you're a creator, ask yourself, am I reacting because it matters, or because I'm afraid of missing the wave? Because here's the thing, real outrage, the kind that sparks change, isn't constant, it's rare, it's focused. Think about the Ice Bucket Challenge, raising over $100 million for ALS research, directly funding new genetic discoveries. Or hashtag delete Uber, where hundreds of thousands deleted their accounts in protest, forcing leadership changes. Those worked because they had a clear target and a real action attached to them, not 50 other emergencies competing for attention that week. Right now, we're not warriors for justice. We're contestants on an endless outrage game show, where points don't matter but the emotional drain is real. So maybe the next time a clip starts trending and everyone's yelling, take a breath, sit it out for a day, watch how much of the noise evaporates when the next thing comes along. Because if you can break out of the cycle, even for a moment, you might start thinking for yourself again. And that is dangerous for them. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a pleasant day.